Hello, this is David Robertson with First Trade Home Services. I wanted to show you real quick what is involved in checking out your furnace. As you can see here, you're in my utility room. Looks probably very similar to what your utility room or closet looks like. It's got the water heater back there and everything. But anyway, I wanted to show you what is involved in a heat checkup when you're checking up your gas furnace. You may have an electric furnace, which we do very similar things, adjusting the airflow and making sure you're getting good efficiency out of the system, as we do with the gas furnace. So I'm going to open up this panel here and show you a little bit about what goes on and what's inside of it. This is a high efficiency furnace, 90% efficiency. If your furnace has a metal pipe on it, then it's an 80% efficient or less than 90% efficient furnace. If it's got a metal pipe and it has a big square hole in the front of it, then it's a very older, quite a bit older furnace, and you should probably look at getting upgrading to a more efficient model. It'll save you a lot of money on your gas. So anyway, when we're looking at a furnace, what we're doing is we're going through and cleaning it out in the fall. We're checking to make sure the pipes are getting good amount of air pressure through them, so it's taking all the carbon monoxide out of your house, so it's safe to run. We're also checking back here. There's a high limit switch that shuts the furnace off if it's too hot if the furnace overheats, and we're checking in that. We're cleaning all the burners off, making sure that you're getting good flame and it's not going to be causing either the furnace not to light or causing any fire hazard or anything like that. The other thing we're doing is something that should be done every year as well, is cleaning the flame sensor. The flame sensor, if that's not clean, the furnace will kick on and then shut right back off again. It'll just keep doing that. Sometimes it'll do it once or twice and then kick on finally. Other times, when it gets towards the end of its life, end of the flame sensor's ability to run, it'll just do that all day long and you'll never get any heat out of it. So that's important to be cleaned every year, so you don't end up on a cold day or a cold weekend and not have any heating. The other thing we're doing is checking this drain pipe here, making sure it's draining properly. We're checking the gas valve. We're adjusting the gas pressure to make sure you have good gas pressure and it's running efficiently. Basically, you're getting the most heat for the least amount of money. All right, then we move down in here to this bottom panel. This is where the blower is, and it's what moves all the air throughout your house. We're checking that as well. We're checking the blower wheel, checking the capacitor, checking the bearings, the filter. If that's another thing, is if you don't change your filter, you really ought to, unless it's a year-long filter, because as the dirt moves through the system, it gets caught in the blower wheel. It can get caught in the evaporator coil at the top of the furnace or under the furnace, and it can end up overheating your furnace and cracking the heat exchanger. So we're checking the blower wheel, checking to make sure there's no dirt built up there, checking the bearings. We're oiling it if it needs oiled, and checking all the electric connections, make sure they're tight and you're not going to burn any electric connections or it's not drawing any extra amps. We're also, like I said, checking the heat exchanger to make sure that the heat exchanger is safe to run and safe to operate, and so you're not getting any carbon monoxide into the house and that kind of thing. So anyway, check out our early fall special for our furnace checks, and give us a call and schedule that, and the details are below this video as far as how much it costs and stuff like that. So give it a check, call us and schedule it, and save quite a bit of money. Again, this is David with First Rate Home Services.